Hey Eric,
What?
what's your middle name?
I mean, I would bring up my ID card, but I don't want to do that right now. But it's Dante. Hi everyone of YouTube, it is I, Eric, the Cyborg team, for being coming to you with a brand new deck profile, one that I've never done before, but decided to do now because Andrew's a little bitch. And he kept nagging me about it. So I'd just rather show you just one card and it'll explain everything. It explains everything, ladies and gentlemen. The only reason why I even built it, because apparently my middle name is Dante. I would show you my ID, but no, I don't want to be doing that on the interwebs. Anyway, let's get into it. Also with the ban list, obviously, we got 3 Shiny Boy Graph and 3 Shiny Boy Seer. So all of the BA monsters have the same similar effects, to where if you have a non-burning abyss monster on your field, they pretty much kill themselves off. You can each summon them from your hands. I think you need to have no spell or trap cards on your field at all. So pretty much your wide open field, you just summon them from your hand once per turn each. Each of their effects are only ones. So you gotta pretty much plan out which effects you're going to be playing. Graph, when it's sent to the graveyard, you summon a Bring Abyss monster from your deck, and Seer brings back a Bring Abyss monster from your graveyard. So those are the main 3 Bring Abyss monsters you run. Onto the other Bring Abysses. 2 Farfa and 2 Skarm. Farfa, when it's sent to the graveyard, you target one monster on your opponent's side of the field, and you banish it until the end of the turn. It's great out to like big monsters, except for monsters that can't be targeted, aka Dragoon, which is a real bitch in the ass. And then 2 Skarm. He's your search for a fiend monster during the end phase. Never forget the end phase effects to search for a fiend monster. I have forgotten it a few times. Everyone has. Every BA player has missed that phase at least once in their life. Trust me. Now for the final ones, 1 Barbar and 1 Alec. Barbar lets you deal burn damage by banishing. Let me start it over again. Barbar lets you banish 3 Burning Abyss monsters from your graveyard when it's sent to the graveyard, and you deal 300 damage for each Burning Abyss monster that you banish. So pretty much get him sent to the graveyard, you banish himself along with 2 other BA monsters, and you deal burn damage to your opponent. And Alec is a Veiler, where he just targets a monster on your opponent's side of the field and negates effects for a turn. So it can't be Burning Abyss without some sort of other level 3 engine. So I decided to go with the Phantom Knights, obviously, because it's the best level 3 engine to go with them. So 3 Torrent Scale. He's Armageddon Knight for all your Phantom Knight monsters. You get everything in the graveyard. You do everything with that. 2 Boots, free summon if you have a Phantom monster on board, and then you banish him from your graveyard to search for a Phantom Knight spell or trap. 1 Cloak. I'm trying to find room for. I want to run a second one, but I don't have one right now. But if you do have 2 of them, run 2. I think 2 of him would be great. You mainly use them for your banish effect to search for any of your other Fire Knight monsters, and then 1 Rugged Gloves to set up your graveyard with more Phantom Knights, and then Stained Greaves for your rank 4 plays. And then obviously Fiends, got to run the 3 tour guides. Don't need to explain much of her. With the 2 Phoenix Rhino Warriors. Get everything off with that. And then the other level 3 is Kakamucha Knight. When you know summon a level 3 monster, you summon him from your hand. So you could summon out Tour Guide, do her effects, chain 1, chain 2. Pretty much just a chain block so that Tour Guide doesn't get Ash Blossomed. And then obviously Ash Blossom for hand traps. Also level 3, which can come up actually quite a lot because if you have nothing else to go off on, you can normal summon Ash and summon out Kagamucha Knight for rank 3 play. Also, there's no Halka in this deck either, so no. Anyway, on to the spells. I feel like the best spell for this deck is obviously the 3 droplets. I mean, it's a graveyard-centric deck. Sending yourself to your graveyard gives you so many advantages that you might as well just run 3 droplets. You just negate other problem cards like a Dragoons or anything else like that. And then for the 1-ofs, Foolish Burial, because graveyard-centric deck. Call by the Grave, because it's at 1. Rhoda for your Phantom Knights. And then 1 of the rank up, the brand new rank up spell for Phantom Knights. For this, you banish dark monsters from your graveyard by targeting a Darkest Seas monster in your field. You banish dark monsters based on the rank of the Seas monster you're going to summon. So you target a rank 3 monster, or a rank 3 on your field, and you get to banish 4 or just 1 because I think it's. Banish 1 or more dark monsters from your graveyard, then target 1 Darkest Seas monster you control. Special summon the extra deck, 1 Phantom Knights, Raid Raptor, or a Seas Dragon, a Seas monster whose rank equals that or a target monster you control plus the number. Okay, so it'd be like, so you target a rank 3. You banish, I believe, 3 or 4. And you just go up from there, but I haven't really used it that much, so it's a card you can essentially just take out if you want. And then for the big array of trap cards, obviously it's 2012 all over again, folks, with Fire Lake of the Burning Abyss. So for those who don't remember what this card does, you send two Burning Abyss monsters from your side of the field to the graveyard. Target up to 3 cards your opponent controls and destroy them. Boom. Yeah, I remember back in the day where you would have double Dante on board. You would Fire Lake both of them away, pop 3 cards, and then bring them back. It's nuts. It was nuts back then. And then of course Phantom Knight stuff, 3 Fog Blades. And then the 1 Shade Brigandine for your rank 4s or anything else you can go into. Triple Imperms because it's a permanent, so you need to go much into that. I know this card is really stupid expensive right now. I have no idea why. It's a really good card. But if you have 3, I'd say run 3. But I only have 2 for some reason. I don't know where my third one went at all. Anyway, that's the main deck. Onto the extra deck. Obviously with BAs, double tier beanie. Monsters that she points to can't be destroyed by card effects. So pretty much your own BA monsters can't kill themselves when you have another non-BA on your field. And then you can send one level 3 monster from your deck to the graveyard to target 1 Burning Abyss monster on your field, and that monster gains attack based on its level times whatever. So it just helps get your graveyard set up. Bardiche, don't need to explain what Bardiche is in year 4. Everyone should know what he is in year 4. And then the last big monster is Access Code Talker just for OTKs. Now for the big array of Xyz monsters, which is like 90% of the whole entire extra deck. Double Break Sword for your Phantom Knights and obviously your BAs. Great spot removal, just pop stuff on the field. Levianeer to get your stuff back from from being banished. So you pretty much recycle back all your Fam Knights monsters, all your BA monsters, if you banish them off Barbar. Double Dante. Woo, Dante. I mean, at this point, everyone should know what he does. But for those who don't know what he does, you detach a material from him, mill 3 cards. That's all you do with them. Mill 3 cards. Mill 3 cards. And he gains 500 attack for each card mill. So you pretty much just have him and basically just defense mode first, then you mill, switch them attack, and you just swing with big numbers. So, yep, Valente. 1 Raiders Knight for the whole Final Night stuff to go into your Arc Rebellion for more OTKs. Obviously, with Bring Abyss, you have to run the one Beatrice. I mean, you could run more, but she's at 1, so yeah. Also, this is an Xyz deck. You have to run something that doesn't name Zeus. 1 Requiem. I'm testing it out, but I'll probably take it out later. Wait till you run the Zeus. Strike me down, Zeus. And then 1 regular Dante. Or as everyone else calls him, Gay Dante. Because he's fusion, and that's not what Dante is supposed to be. Anyway, that is my version of PK Fire. Yeah, PK Fire, pretty much. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, bell, stuff. See you next time.